but if she washed her face, her bare face would be revealed. So Ju-kyung spread her arms to prevent anyone from touching her. Then she picked up her bag and hurriedly ran into the bathroom. She ran so fast that she pushed Sojun over without knowing anything. When Ju-kyung rushed into the bathroom, she saw someone inside, so she opened the door of the bathroom next door and discovered that it was the men's bathroom. At this time, the group of friends behind her also ran over. The classmates wanted to help her wipe it, but were pushed aside by her. A moment later, Ju-kyung washed her face and walked into the classroom without makeup. Her classmates saw her face full of acne. They all mocked her and said many unpleasant things. Tears of resentment welled up in the corners of her eyes. It turned out that the scene just now was just her imagination. But what should she do now? At this moment, a young man appeared. The young man took off his jacket and covered Ju-kyung's head in front of everyone, and he was Suho. The two looked at each other and went straight to the bathroom. They went to the teacher's bathroom. After finishing makeup, Ju-kyung returned to class. Seeing Suho's serious appearance, Ju-kyung felt that maybe Suho saw her appearance without makeup and helped her hide it. After school, Ju-kyung went to find her younger brother and told him what had just happened. Her younger brother also felt that Suho had discovered her secret. Otherwise, why would he protect her? Ju-kyung was a little confused as to why he did that. Her younger brother said that he wanted to find her weak point and then use it as an excuse to bully her. This made Ju-kyung a little scared. After returning to class, Ju-kyung's mind was filled with Suho trying to get revenge on her, and she often had hallucinations. While walking in the hallway, she imagined Suho as a vampire, his mouth constantly demanding revenge on her. This made Suho very confused. After school, Ju-kyung thought she could get rid of Suho, but she received a call from Suho. Suho asked to meet her at the comic book store. Before Ju-kyung could answer, he hung up. Ju-kyung knew that he was looking for her without makeup, so she went to the comic book store without makeup. Suho gave her a tiramisu to thank her for her comic book, and he also said that there was a classmate in Sabom High School who looked a lot like her. Ju-kyung calmly said that she just had an ordinary face and that she had never heard of the school, but in fact, she was very scared. Faced with Suho's psychological torture, Ju-kyung kept coming up with all kinds of excuses. Suho finally found out. He said that her acting skills were really bad. He asked her if she was Ju-kyung, his classmate. Even so, Ju-kyung still didn't want to admit it, and she even said that the friend named Ju-kyung was her cousin. They were related, but how could Suho believe such an absurd reason? At this moment, Ju-kyung's mother came to the bookstore and yelled at her. Ju-kyung knew that she had been exposed, so she admitted it and told Suho that what if he knew? The lights suddenly went out and Ju-kyung ran away. After returning home, Ju-kyung felt very desperate. She lamented that her life was miserable. What Ju-kyung didn't expect was that Suho actually knew her identity long ago. The last time she returned his shirt, he had already seen the comic book in it. Ju-kyung was in a very tragic state. Suddenly she saw her sister playing a game, the soul of a person who would rather die than surrender. That immediately inspired Ju-kyung. The next day, Ju-kyung put on a different makeup style, but her mother asked her to remove her makeup before leaving. But Ju-kyung didn't pay attention to what her mother said. Now she had to go deal with someone. After arriving at school, she went to find Suho. She couldn't lose this battle because Suho had discovered her without makeup, which made her go there with a murderous aura. Ju-kyung gathered all her body's energy and transformed into Gunara Nanan.